Hey guys, welcome back. Your secret word is unit rates. The next 2 days I'm actually going to go over unit 2 because there's just a lot we need to review that we haven't done since maybe October or November. So please take a look at the answers and stick around if you got anything wrong. Alright, anything tricky? We gotta know it, so please watch. Jeremiah runs 4/5 of a mile in 12 minutes. At this rate, what's his speed in miles per hour? This 4/5 in 12 minutes is a ratio. It's showing that every 12 minutes, Jeremiah goes another 4/5 of a mile. The main way we represent our thinking with ratios is with the ratio table. So let's set one up that has miles and minutes. And I can put 4/5 here in 12 minutes. Now the problem is saying what's the speed in miles per hour. Since I know that there's 60 minutes in an hour, I'm trying to get to 60. And one strategy would be to scale up by multiplying. And I know that 12 times 5 is 60. So if I do 4/5 times 5, it's going to give me the answer. So I'm going to do 4/5 times 5. And then I'm going to do 5 as 5 over 1. And then do 4 times 5, which is 20. 5 times 1, which is 5. And then this is like 20 divided by 5, which equals 4. So the answer to this first problem is 4 miles per hour. A few of you like doing this on a double number line like this. 12 minutes would be 4/5. Another 12 minutes would be 24. Another 4/5 would be 8/5. Another 12 would be 36. Another 4/5 would be 12/5. And then you can keep scaling up in this way to get the answer of 20/5, which of course is equal to 4. Ms. Jar is creating giant snowflakes out of construction paper for the holidays. She can finish 4/5 of a snowflake every minute. At this rate, it's another hint that this is a ratio problem. How many snowflakes would she make per day, assuming she never stops or sleeps? And the problem tells us one day is 24 hours. So let's set this up with our 2 units from our first ratio. 1/5 of a snowflake, so S every minute. And then it wants us to get to days. So first, here's my plan. I'm going to go minutes to hours, and then hours to 1 day. Well, minutes to 1 hour, and then hours to 1 day. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. So let's just start by multiplying this by 60. 1/5 times 60, it's like this, would be 60/5, and then you just have to do 60 divided by 5, which is 12. Alright, so that's the first part. That's 12 snowflakes in an hour. So just to make it really clear, I'm now going to do snowflakes in hours, and I got 12 snowflakes in an hour in that 60 minutes. I'm just rewriting the 60 minutes as 1 hour. And now I'm trying to get to 24. So I multiply by 24, which would be 1 day. And then when you do 12 times 24 by hand or on a calculator, you should get the final answer of 360. And that's 360 snowflakes per day. Alright, C is really similar to part A because they're giving us a ratio, they're just giving it to us in fraction form. So I have miles and hours, and I have 1/2 a mile every 1/5 of an hour. At this rate, how many miles does he walk per hour? So again, we're looking for one whole. for the hours, because it says per hour, which means per one. And 1/5, if I multiply 1/5 by 5, that would give me 5/5, because that's like 5 over 1, and 5/5 is like 1 whole. So I'm just going to multiply this by 5. And then 1/2 times 5, it's like 1/2 times 5 over 1 would equal 5 halves. And 5 halves, let's see, so 5 halves, well, 4 halves, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2 wholes, and there'd be 1 left over, so that'd be 2.5. So the answer here should be 2 1/2 miles per hour. You could have also said to yourself, you know what, I don't like fractions, let's do this with decimals. So instead of 1/2, you could have put 0.5. Instead of 1/5, you could have put 0.2. And then you're just trying to get to 1 whole. And again, you'd still multiply by 5, and you'd end up getting this, 2.5 miles per hour. Alright, it takes me 5 minutes to complete 1/4 of a poster. If I keep making posters without eating or drinking or stopping, how many posters can I make in a day? Let's see, that's 5 minutes is 1/4 of a poster. We're trying to get to a day again. So we're going to go from minutes to hours to a day. And first we got to get to 60 minutes. Let's see, well, 5 goes into 60 12 times, because 5 times 12 is 60. So we got to multiply by 12 here. That's like 12 over 1. 1 times 12 is 12, and 4 times 1 is 4. And that's just equivalent to 3, because 12 divided by 4 is 3. So that's 3 posters in 1 hour. So now, let's go ahead and do hours and posters. 1 hour is 3 posters. Again, I'm just rewriting this as 1 hour. And then we're trying to get to a day, which is 24 hours. So if I do 24 times 3, you should end up getting 72 posters per day. Alright, this one was identical to a state test question last year. So a recycling plant processes an average of 1/4 ton of glass each minute. So 1/4 ton of glass each minute. So I guess we can call this tons of glass. Picture like a factory taking all those glass bottles and running through like a huge amount every minute to recycle it. So that's tons of glass every minute, and it's 1/4 a ton each minute, and each tells me it's 1. And then we're trying to get to days again. So let's use the same strategy we used on the last problem. Let's try and get to an hour, which is 60 minutes. So 1/4 times 60 is just 60/4. And then 60 divided by 4, you could do like this if you needed to, and you'd end up getting 15. So that's the first part. And now we have tons and hours now, because if I take this, that's 15 tons in 1 hour. And now let's get to 24. And we can do that by multiplying by 24. So if you do 15 times 24, you should end up getting 360, which is D. Edwin walks 3/4 of a mile every 10 minutes. At this rate, how many miles does he walk per hour? So we have miles and minutes. 3/4 miles in 10 minutes. We're trying to get per hour, so we just need to get to 60. And I know that 10 times 6 is 60. That's like 6 over 1. 3 times 6 is 18. And 4 times 1 is 4. Couple ways to finish it from here. You could think to yourself, 4 times 4 would be 16. So that means we're going to have 4 wholes in this number. And then we'd end up with 2 left over, which is 2/4. And that's the same as 4.5. And if you ever get confused on the state test for a problem like that, you can always sketch it out. Eighteen 18/4. So we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 wholes, which is 4, and we're left with 2/4 left over. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you for part 2.